Hello, welcome back to Sky Iskall. Oh, right. I can walk on this. I completely forgot that I did this. We're back today, and today we are going to be focusing on tools. I'm pretty sure, at least, we're going to be focusing on tools because we have this quest, the tool station, acquire tool station, right in front of us. And we were also doing the bounties, which... Where's my bounty table? Yeah, we picked up this bounty here, which is gather elixir, and... if I recall correctly, we just finished a crystal in the last episode because we needed potatoes and we found lots and lots of potatoes. So, I think the first thing we gotta do today, before we get into the tools, is equip our rusty hat. Hello there. And then we gotta just head in and try and complete an elixir. I actually don't know if we're guaranteed an elixir because we're so high level and we're running with triple XP. So, we might get a brazier vault. In which case, we need to make another crystal. So, you know what? I'm going to be a little bit smart. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit smart. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a new rock and start, or put this down so I can see what I need. Because that way, I can make sure to collect it. We need some azalea bushes. I'm pretty sure I collected moss and azalea bushes. Yeah, here we go. So I'll use these two. And andesite? Is that like, does it have to be andesite? I think it does. Ooh. I might not have picked up any andesite, although it does exist in most raw vaults. But no, I don't think I did. Did I? No. Andesite! No andesite. But what about arrows? That's going to require some flint and feathers. This crystal might actually be a bit tricky. So maybe let's hope that we get an elixir and not a brazier. Because I'm pretty sure, as I say, that I could get both here because of my level. I think it's guaranteed elixir up to level 10. And then it's a mix between brazier and elixir. And these quests and the bounties, we're kind of ahead of the curve because we have the triple experience. That's the extra challenge with running on fast, super fast mode of Doom. What have I taken skill point wise? Why have I taken a Nova level? That's kind of weird for this level. Okay, never mind. In we go. Pray for elixir. And it's brazier. Classic. Okay, you know what? Andesite though. This is why it was good to put down the crystal, because that is all the andesite we need. For that crystal, I'll grab a little bit more just because I'm an enjoyer of andesite. I like andesite. Brazier vaults are probably the easiest. Well, they are the easiest objectives because technically you don't even need to engage with any of the vault content. All you need to do is activate 3 braziers in this case, and that there is a brazier. Every brazier gives you a buff or and a debuff. So this one here is going to lower our max health, but give us more experience. We don't need to click that one. We can choose, and I think I'll just chill for a little bit with them. Some braziers also increases the value of the current vault, so like increases chest loot and stuff like that. And those are usually quite exciting to take. So this will not complete my bounty, unfortunately, which is a little bit annoying. I could just exit, to be fair. I could just say, well, no, I don't want to run this vault. We got the andesite we needed. I think there was also gold required in the crystal, so I'm going to need to run a raw vault anyway. I could click 3 braziers and then complete it just to get the completion crate and hopefully get some boots. Because we are still bootless. And I actually don't want to get too much experience. And experience is gained from killing mobs and opening chests more than anything else. So yeah, that might be the plan. That or I loot ornate chests. But I think it's better to just play a little bit conservative here. Get some braziers and get out. Let's see here. More souls and grievous wounds. Okay, grievous wounds is quite scary. It lowers the healing efficiency. So like when I cast heal, I'm going to get less hit points back. But again, if I'm just like chilling and taking it easy here, I don't need to take any hits at all. I'm going to get some acacia wood though. I do love this with Sky Vaults. The idea of like collecting things. I think is well fun. What is this here? Faster mobs is always scary. But again, we're just going to stay out of ways. Oh, cactus. Do I have cactus? I'm pretty sure I found cactus. Did I find cacti? Pretty sure I did, but you know what? Let's just get a little bit of cacti anyway. Oh, this is an ornate POI though. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, see if I can find any boots here. I can't remember why I've gone Nova at all, but I must have had some reason for it. Oh, you know what? You know, I'm about to show you a big brain strategy. These boxes, gunpowder sack. Yeah, look at that. Every single one of these boxes can be turned into 9 gunpowder. That's huge. That's going to cover my gunpowder needs for my TNTs and blast projects. No, for my crystal making. That's going to cover my gunpowder needs for quite some time. I'm just going to grab all of these, and I don't even need to unpack them now. I'm just keep them stored. That's so clever. There are many things like this in the vault where if you look closely at the POIs, they might have some very valuable blocks or materials What is that? Another grievous wound and fuller chests. So fuller chest and luckier chest, the two ones I've got here. I don't know why they don't have any icons, by the way. They should have icons. There must be some sort of bug. But yeah, they've of course made the chests fuller and luckier. So I'm gonna sneak these and maybe even get that... uh-oh. Maybe even get that blast furnace there. They are fuller. Look at this. Yep, definitely a little bit fuller. But unfortunately, I didn't hit any rare loot. I'm going to take this, though. Blast furnace. I think I need it for something. Like, there's some... I think it's a vault forge requires it to be crafted. Now, since I've done the 3 braziers, it's a really simple objective, to be fair. I can just head for the exit. And you know what I could do? I have 20 minutes. I don't really want to get more experience. So if I go another way back here... then I can find more braziers that I can pillage, and pillaging gives you, or potentially has a potential to give you bonus loot. So that might be a smart idea, although it would require me to find some to begin with. Ooh, pylon, some absorption hearts. Don't mind if I do. At this level, there is a brazier in every single room, by the way. You just have to find, I think at least, you just have to find it and not get completely overwhelmed by mobs. So this one, I can pillage for loot and... Hello, sir. Let me just deal with you first. Deal with you. Stupid creeper. It does lower the vault timer. So right now I have 19 minutes on the timer. If I click it, I lose a minute. But that's fine because we're just heading out anyway. And as a reward... Oh, I didn't see what I got. You can get really good stuff. It looks like I just got some rubbish, some garbage. Here's another one. Another minute lost. But, ooh, I got something rare. Look at that. Yeah, a rare shield. And it's going to be level 11. Mine is level 1. So this ought to be an upgrade. Surely. It's a life boy thing. 10% block chance and some thorns damage. Mine is purely thorns. It's going to do a lot less damage to mobs that attack me. But I do get tankier from it. I think I'm going to switch. Also, I do like this model. It's a very cute shield. And with the help of the minimap, I can see that I'm approaching home. I do want to find the brazier in this room and pillage one more before I go, though. Unless it's like... Oh, there are nades there. Do I want to go for nades? I mean, I still do need boots. Take a few sips of the potion. I think that's a potion recharge pylon. The purple one. Hello? You're protecting these ornates? Is that it? Is it just you? Okay, whatever, dude. No, okay. That's karma. Because I triggered a trap and get 5 more of the mans. Hello? Yes, yes, yes. I get it. You tricked me. You trapped me. Oh! Oh no! There's a champion! Okay. I got it. I got this. I got this. I got this. This guy's a mana stealer, so all my mana is just being drained. But he did give me some leggings, and again, they're gonna be level 11. Okay, I just roll them. Can't wait. Anything in these chests? Oh! A sword as well! Okay! Okay! And I got an ornate chest scroll from one of the chests. And a mod box. Oh, I got a mod box from the champion. Here are the trousers. And they're not necessarily better. They do give me some more armor. But I lose a heart. But I do get some increased damage. I don't know what is best. But that sword must be better than this, surely. Yep, it has slightly slower attack speed, but more base damage. Okay, I found it. Pillaging. I got nothing. I think that was a bit of rotten carbon or something. Yay! Rotten carbon! Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think I looted the first brazier in the first room, so I could pillage that as well. Pillage, I believe, is another word for destroy or raid. And that's exactly what we're doing. Is that? Yeah. This one doesn't even take any time off. Just jump down in the water pool, pillage, and... Oh, a black chromatic steel ingot! If you have played Vault Hunters yourself, you know just about how valuable that is at this stage of the game. They're extremely expensive to craft. They require black opal, which is one of the rarest gems. Speaking about gems, I might actually mine these. Yeah, they require black opal, and they require a lot of chromatic iron and steel and carbon. They're very, very expensive, and we need them for a lot of things. Look at this, though. Lots and lots of gems. I shall grab it all. Let's go home. I think I've just... I probably do get quite a bit of experience here. Not that much, but probably a bit, because I did fight quite a few mobs and I looted some more nades. Let's see where this takes us. Well, we're definitely going to plop to the next level. Let's claim it. We're level 14. Oh, yeah, as I say, like, it gets scary very quickly because the mobs are going to scale so much faster than I get gear. But that's okay. We got a crate. Our first completion crate. Here we go. In the dark, we open it. Oh, look at all those gear. That's some boots! Yay! And a rare plus sword. Okay. And a new chestplate. All of these things are level 11, so most likely we're going to be looking at some upgrades here. And I know for a fact that the boots are going to be an upgrade because I got nothing. Let's see. We got a scrappy chestplate that... Yeah, it's better than mine. Still not that great, though. What about this sword? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Like, that's a huge damage upgrade. So it's 17 instead of 11. However, it has Fear Cloud, which is a bit annoying. It makes mobs run away from you. But I might actually go with it. And then these boots. Yeah, I mean, they were always going to be an upgrade. Unfortunately, they were scrappy. And then this chestplate. Ah, there we go. Look at this. 6 armor. My current one has 7. But it does give me 2 health and some mana regen. I think I'm thinking I'm gonna go there. Right. That was a pretty, like you get quite a lot of things in the beginning of Vault Hunters. There's a lot of swapping back and forth and managing your gear early on, specifically if you play 3 times the speed like I'm doing, because you the mobs outlevel you quite quickly, quite rapidly. Where are my gems? Here? Aha. 17 layer more. I think in the beginning, like, Benutite is super important because it gives you the ability to craft knowledge stars. So that's one to look out for. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we got to work on this crystal. We got the andesite. So let me actually plop that in. Where did I put the andesite? Oh, Iskall, you idiot. Did I? No, here it is. That scared me. Yeah, we got the andesite. Do I have any gold? I think I might have gold because I needed to get gold for the pouch. Yep. Or shard pouch. I have gold. Okay, so I just need some arrows. Could I make arrows? Like, do I have the feathers? I don't know if I... Wait, how am I going to get feathers? I need a chicken. Didn't we get some mystery eggs? Yeah, we have 1 mystery egg. And these can be found in the flesh chest, okay? Do we have another mystery egg? I feel like we do, somewhere. Yep, another 2. These contain passive animals, okay? And if we get lucky, we can get a chicken. And you know what? I'm going to prepare for the case we are lucky. Or regardless, I'm going to prepare by taking some glass. And then taking some of this vault cobblestone that I just mined. Lucky I did. Then cooking that up because I need polished version of it. While that is cooking, like a good cooking show, I'm going to make myself some fences, I think. I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head. I don't know why, but let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to make myself some fences. Let's make 12, because what I want to do is I want to craft up an animal jar, which is why I'm cooking this up. I'm going to need several of these, actually, so I'm probably going to need to cook up some more glass. But there it is, one of those. And then I'm going to make an animal pen, which requires more of these. So now that I have this, I will be able to capture... using this here animal jar, the animal that comes out of this mystery egg. Here we go. Oh, right. It doesn't come straight out of it. It creates an egg. I'm stupid. But hey, that's a chicken egg. That's very, very lucky. Okay, so now I can spawn this guy. Hello there. Hello, sir chicken. You beautiful thing. My first animal is exactly what I need. And then we can put him in the jar. Look at this. He's stuck in the jar now. He can never get out of the jar. Well, no, he can, because I can put him in the animal pen. So if I now do this, I'm going to need at least 1 more chicken. Because otherwise he can't self-breed. Wait, can I get him out and yeah, I can get him back into the jar by doing that. So then I might as well roll these. I got a cow and... What is that? A dolphin? A dolphin. Okay, well, the cow is going to be useful. The dolphin, not so much, maybe. We'll put them in there for now. But okay, I can't breed him with himself. However, it says eggs ready. So if I get a bucket, this one here, and then scoop this guy. Look at that. He gets me an egg. And then I believe in Minecraft, there's like 1 in 16 that this is a chicken. It's not a chicken. But this guy's going to give me a new egg in 5 minutes. In the meantime, I suppose that we should go into a raw vault again. We haven't got any closer to the bounty completion of the tools. But you never. This is one of the nice things with vault hunts is that you can't really fully plan what you're doing because there are so many things that might throw you off course. But yeah, I want to go into raw vault and maybe try and find some more of the eggs. Here's another thing I could do. I could also look for diamonds. 26 diamonds. Yeah, this is smart, Iskall. This is so clever. We're gonna go into this raw vault and we're gonna try and get enough diamonds. Is there any in here? Yeah, 5 in here. enough diamonds to complete this bounty instead. So I'm gonna take this completion one. I'm gonna abandon it by holding down this button. Goodbye completion one. It's a fantastic bounty, but I can't do it. Instead, we're doing this. We activate this. We need to submit 26 diamonds, which is all you gotta do is like right click here, boop, like that. So we've submitted 12 out of 26. Okay, so quick maths. 12 more? No, 14 more. We need 14 more diamonds. So the goal for this vault is to find 14 diamonds so that we can complete the bounty and then we can move on to tools. Yep. Perfect plans. Actually, it would be even more perfect if I could have a look at what the tool station cost and prepare a little bit. Okay, no, I have all of this. I have all of that, so that's fine. Another thing I want to get here is loot some flesh chests and see if we can get some more mystery eggs. Because, of course, if we can get another chicken, then we can start breeding them and everything will be fantastic. Right, we are in the diorite caves again. Let's try and find some flesh chests and let's try and find some diamonds. Look at this, my very first room is an ore room. Nice, okay, ore rooms contain diamonds because diamonds are ores. Ah, clever. Uh-oh. I gotta respect the fact that the vault mobs are higher level. Excuse you? Just burps in my face. And since I'm here for an ore run anyway, I might just as well collect everything. But look at that. I have fortune on this. Nice. Yeah, anyway, I might just as well collect everything. Collecting vanilla ores or modded ores like this in a vault does not give you experience. And remember, I keep saying it, but it's very important, okay? It sounds counterproductive, but it's not. We don't want to get too much experience. We want to try and like slow things down as much as we can here in the beginning. Did I already get enough? No, I got 9 diamonds so far. That's a good haul from just 1 POI though. And there's another one. That's 11 now. I'm gonna put them on my bar so we can see them. How many did I need? 14? I think I needed 14. I'm gonna be able to get that in this one room, I think, as long as I don't die. This sword is pretty strong. Yeah, he's just doesn't know what to do with himself. 14. I got it. I got 3 from that one. Nice. I could continue to mine out stuff in this ore room, but I don't really need more. Oh, look at this. I'm glad I moved on because this is huge. My pickaxe is kind of dying though, so I gotta be a little bit careful. But I could get a healthy amount of chromatic iron here as well. So my magnus is bad. It's not that it's not on, it's just bad. It's funny with Vault Hunters. You will think that you have enough chromatic iron because like you fortune out a big vein and you gaming. But then you're like, oh, well, I got 10,000 chromatic iron now. I'm set for life. But nope. So many things inside this game requires chromatic iron that you're gonna keep wanting to get it. Which is good, I think, from a game design perspective. It's good to always have something that you want to have. Kind of like vanilla and diamonds, even though diamonds and vanilla are kind of useless. I mean, they aren't in the beginning, but yeah, you finish the quest of diamonds, so to speak, in a long-term world very quickly. Okay, I got a healthy amount of chromatic iron. I didn't even go downstairs. I'm now just gonna see if I can find some flesh chests, and I'm considering taking another Irish exit, just so that I get 0 experience from this. That's the fear, by the way. That's the fear icon. The flesh chests, yeah, I mean, I just pick up... I think you might even be able to find feathers in them. But mainly, I would like some more mystery eggs. Oh, chicken! Unfortunately, I can't grab him home with me. Sad. Do I collect a bit of diorite? Considering I needed andesite in a crystal, I might just as well. Maybe even some calcite. Is this calcite though? That's cut diorite. That's calcite, okay. I have done it! I have found an Enigma chest! Whoop! These are the rarest chests inside Sky Vaults, and I'm gonna open this one first. Here we go. Boop. Get that. Some slime balls. Nice. This chest is very good. Can be very good. Let's see what we get. 3 netherite ingots. Okay. 2 skulk sensors. I don't care about them. A friend. A Mr. Man. A budding crystal. This is another one of those that produces raw vault, rocks. Yeah, raw vault rocks. That's huge. Not the best Enigma chest I've ever seen, but not the worst. That's really, really good. Oh, I love Enigma chests. They're super rare. Like I've said before, I think 1 in 100, maybe. What? Another one? This can't be. This can't be. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just shocked. How in the world did I find 2 right one after another. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. Look at the amount of emeralds. And we got a trident and more netherite ingots. I mean, it's good to find a friend in the first one. Hey, friend, I'm not sad, okay? I love founding you. But I gotta have emeralds so that I can so that I can trade with you. Aha! My first mystery egg. They are quite rare, but we'll take it. Aha, another mystery egg. Nice. That's 2 chances at a chicken. That's a third. Okay, I think I've killed quite a few mobs in this vault and I've looted quite a lot of chests. I think it's Irish exit time. Yep, it's the smartest thing to do. And fast. Very fast. How many mobs did I actually kill here? Let's see. I killed 103 mobs. Yeah, that would have been quite a lot of experience, I think. Okay, I got a lot of flesh chest stuff. 22 bones, that's huge. Some slime balls, they're always a bit tricky. Even some blaze rods. And then, of course, a lot of chromatic iron and emeralds. Wow, this was such a good run. And then this budding crystal I can just place. And it's going to start growing crystals of its own. So if I place it there and break that, then it should be able to grow on all sides. Yeah. And then all of the ores, including the diamonds that I needed. And so first things first. Click there and submit the remaining 14. And now, claim reward. Yes, we've done the bounty. We get our crate here and we get our little elytra. Nice. Now, again, we are in a sky vault, so I don't really know how useful that's going to be. But I was going to use it inside vaults early game. But now we're like level 14. So, you know, things are running away from us. Okay, so we also got our friend here. That's perfect. And now, let's see if we get a chicken egg. It would be funny if we did. What is that? A panda? No. A polar bear. Of course it's a polar bear. Another cow. Okay, so I got double cows. That's kind of good. And then a cod. Right, so with the cows, let me then craft another one of these animal pens. Chicken, you're going to get a friend. You're about to get double friend here. Make a new animal jar. And then I'm going to plop these boys out. Hello, dudes. And then pick them up. And put them down there. Nice. Now I have 2 cows there. So what I can do is I can give them some wheat, which I have a lot of because of my hay bale obsession. Yep. Feed them and they bred. And now they are 3 cows instead of 2. And I can continue to grow this indefinitely. And then I can collect some leather and steak and stuff from them. So they're great. These animal pens are absolutely amazing. Oh, and this guy is ready to give me an egg. Let's hope. No chicken. Now, you can re-roll 1 egg into, or 2 eggs into 1 egg. Maybe polar bears I don't care about, but I think the other eggs will be useful. Like, I have a dolphin and I have a cod. I think both of these are actually, I don't know if the cod egg will be useful later. I don't actually think you can put them in animal pens. So, you know what? Just because of that, I might be wrong here, but just because of that, I'm going to attempt to re-roll and attempt to get 1 more chicken because it would be nice to have a double chicken. It's a very low chance. This is like a big gamble, but it's fun. Goodbye, dolphin. Goodbye, polar bear. Let's see what we get here. A moosh cow. Well, that's not very useful. I don't think you can get mushrooms from them. I'm not sure. Okay, now we're going to have to let the chicken cook some eggs, so to speak. We're going to complete this quest, and then we're going to move on to tool station. So now we need to make that tool station, which is just chromatic iron, driftwood, and a crafting table. And we do have enough wood, although... Yeah, actually, I can do this to save some space, can't I? Just make an oak and spruce crafting table. No one will know. And then, boom, tool station. Quest completed. I guess we claim it then. And then the next quest asks us to make a chromatic iron pick. And when we make this, we actually get some base jewels here. Where do I put my tool station? I kind of feel like it should live here. Yeah. And this thing requires chromatic iron ingots, driftwood, and bronze. Now, luckily, we have collected a little bit of bronze. I'll just take this and plop that in the station, I guess, for now. And the other stuff is in my inventory, so boom. Craft an iron chromatic pick. Nice. And claim that. Now, jewels in Vault Hunters changes the tool and what it can be used for. And every single tool has, like, capacity. So the first tier here, the chromatic tool set, they have 100 capacity. And these jewels, they take 10 each, the ones that we got from the quest. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft a chromatic iron sickle on top of this pickaxe. like that because they're cheap. And then, well, I might be getting ahead of myself. We need the we need this. Yeah, jewels are tools. There's actually a quest about this. Acquire a jewel applicator. We need that next. Jewel applicator, so that we can put these things together. And this is where I need a fully blown anvil and some driftwood and a jewel or a gemstone. Let's see if I can make all of that happen. How am I going to get a gemstone, actually? I don't have like a vault scrapper yet. As far as the anvil goes, though, I have a damaged anvil. I don't think I can use that, but didn't I find like 2 fresh anvils? No, I did. Yep, so we can use one of these. And then we need the gemstone, which we gotta get from scrapping a jewel. And I do have some jewel pouches here, so you know what? I might just well open these. It doesn't really matter what they do because I'm probably gonna end up scrapping them to try and get a gemstone anyway. Although that is a flawless jewel of high quality. I need to get into the scrapping before I can do anything though. Have I messed up a little bit here? Wait. Acquire a jewel crafting table. That gives me some gemstones. Jewel crafting station. That's too much Larimar. I don't think I can do that. Yeah, I have 13. Why is this so expensive? It's a bit of a weird recipe, Iskall. Yeah, because I need 8 of these perfect Larimars in order to do it. Now, it's not a big problem in getting this in a normal vault. Larimar is very common, but to get to a normal vault, I need feathers. And to get feathers, I need this chicken to... Oh, he's laying an egg. He's laying an egg. Ooh, that was close. It almost flew off the edge. Come on, baby chicken, baby chicken, baby chicken. No, baby chicken. Ah! So that means that right now I'm a little bit stuck. I wonder if I can still apply jewels. Yeah, I can still use an anvil to do this. So maybe for now... Oh, oops. That's a broken anvil. Let me plonk down a new anvil. Yeah, maybe for now I attach all of these chest affinities. So gilded, coin, living, and ornate. That way I can, if I enchant this with efficiency 5... and I'm breaking just for good luck, I can now insta-mine chests in the normal vaults, which is going to speed up my looting process. However, once again though, I can't get into a normal vault. And it's all your fault. Wait. Big brain idea. We have a friend. We have 2 friends. We don't need no feathers. We need this. And then we just need a fletching boy table. Yeah. Yes. Fletching table. And my friend has to have a little bit of a house, which I will make him out here, because I don't... I love my friends, but yeah, it can be a bit noisy. So the fletching table will go here. Yeah, this is an advanced house build here, and then that will be the back of the house. And then I guess that's a beautiful house. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. And do you want to work there? Yes, nice. And now, what do I need here? I need this trade. Oh, yeah, there it is. What a deal, indeed. Look at this. You thought I needed you, huh? Nay, I have my friend. Now, I've been able to complete that crystal, which is good because I'm gonna need it in order to get the Larimar so that I can complete this next quest. Okay, let's get ready to get into this vault then. Now, a Chromatic Iron pickaxe, by the way, they have more durability than a diamond one. But, and my diamond one is actually dying. I should mend it a little bit. But I don't think it's necessarily worth switching if it's just a pickaxe. So I'm going to wait with this pickaxe until I can make it into a paxel, which is going to require me to get some jewels and stuff. Okay, so the plan is run this vault. Actually, before I do anything, I need to check the bounty. Kill assassin mobs. That gives me some diamonds, some boots, and no, let's re-roll that and see if we can find something more fun here. Or maybe even something that gives me Larimar. This gives me Larimar. It's another elixir completion though. Oh, this is pretty good. Find 14 knowledge essence and I get 11 benutites, which we need for knowledge stars later. A repair kit, a helmet, and some painite. I'm gonna take that one. Okay, so I need to bring these. I'm going into this vault with one objective, and that is to find Larimar, so that I can craft the jewel application thing. And as I say, it is not difficult to find Larimar. It's the most common gem in the game. We just gotta get it. And now we got an elixir as well. I don't even think that I want to complete it though, because I'm gonna get such high levels, specifically from mining ores. And I also have my elytra, so I'm gonna be a little bit vulnerable here, but I can move faster. Wait. Did I just find an omega mine room? I did! Oh my! Yeah, I'm definitely not wanting to complete this now, because I'm gonna get so many gems. You know when I said that Larimar is the most common gem? It is, but it doesn't exist in the Omega room. So for the sake of Larimar, this room is awful. But every other gem, this room is great. This is the Omega room, so it doesn't have any mobs. It's just like free real estate. Go in, mine, have a fun time. Later in the game, we'll be able to hammer these out and just absolutely wreck these rooms. For now, we're going to have to just walk around. There are ores everywhere, by the way. So if you break the walls, there are ores behind there. Which makes me actually think that maybe it's not worth it for me to loot this room out fully right now. Because, well, I don't have a very good tool for it. And I'm going to break the durability of this pickaxe if I do mine all the walls. So I'll probably just get some surface stuff. But any and all Beniotite is going to be so helpful in our progression towards unlocking mods and things like this. I know that there is probably around like 6 stacks of Beniotites in these walls. And, you know, a lot of other valuable gems, maybe some echo gems. But I'm almost up to 2 stacks and I've been super conservative with my pickaxe. And I think I'm done. I think I want to move on. This is such an incredibly good find, though, that it's a bit of anxiety inducing to think that, oh, I'm going to miss so many gems. But I think at this game state, I've got a healthy amount of things. I suppose we need to try and get like POG value. These are all POG gems. These are used for gear crafting. This is for trinket crafting. And this is for knowledge. And this is for progression. So I think we've got a good amount here. And it sucks to leave it behind. It really does. But I do need to get some Larimar. That is the main goal after all in this vault. Okay, I'm going. Time to find an ore room, one of the blue rooms on the map. That is where you'll find Larimar. Oh, and wait. Actually, you know what? I needed some knowledge stars, or knowledge essence, sorry, for my bounty. Yep, collect 14. And I want to try my new CHESTBREAKER. Check this out. Oh, that's so satisfying. And that is all because I put the living affinity on the sickle. If you play Vault Hunters yourself and you're at this state, you need a CHESTBREAKER. They are so satisfying. And you can make it out of any tool. You can make it out of a chromatic pickaxe. The reason I use this sickle is because it doesn't break other blocks by, like, it doesn't have picking. So it can't break stone. It can't break dirt very fast because it doesn't have shoveling. Basically, it's to preserve the durability of it. How many knowledge did I get there? 9. 9 out of 14. Okay, so I need to keep a little bit of an eye out on some more living chests. And it's so satisfying, as I say, when you have a CHESTBREAKER to loot normal chests. I think this is gilded chests. I feel like I needed something for gilded chests too. Well, I'll always take some vault diamonds, but I think, yeah, some knowledge, some XP. Uh-oh, I'm poisoned. Is that bad? Is it gonna go away? Hold on, let me dump some stuff. Oop. Things floating around me. Oh, look at this! I got a mystery egg from those living chests too that I looted. Aha! A blue room, an ore room. Okay, let's see if we can get some Larimar. I don't even know how much I needed now. Like 32. I needed a lot of it. That's 7. But as I say, they are common. They are very common. As long as you break these. Oh, yeah, look at this. I see 4 here already. Oh, look at that! That is an echo ore, the rarest gem in Vault Hunters. And let's see how many we get. 1. Okay, we didn't manage to get any good fortune rolls. I'll take 1 echo gem though. That's huge. That's very, very big. They are needed for some of the high-end crafting recipes. And part of inscriptions and things like that later down the line so that you can customize your vaults fully. They're very, very, very valuable. That's a good find. Huge find. As far as Larimar goes, I've got a little bit over a stack currently, which I think was all I needed. And that's just from 1 ore room. As I say, they are very, very common. And so with that, let's see if I can find some cheeky living chests before I Irish exit out of here. And I'm only saying that because I need to slow down the pace a little bit. I need to make sure that I'm keeping up with gear, at least here in the beginning. Any living chests down here? Some more nades. And I might just as well. My magnet isn't that good though. My tool is better than my magnet at this point in time. But yeah, that's some more nades. I see some living. Hello, guys. Will I get it? That's 2. And there we go. That's all that I need. 14. Nice. Now, I should say, after level 20, I will have to pay gold if I die in a vault. But before level 20, I have something called Beginner's Grace on the vault, which is symbolized by this little sun up here. And that's why I can do these Irish exits. I won't be able to do them later, unless I want to spend an awful lot of gold every time I run a vault, which, you know, that's a bit counterproductive. Anyway, I think I'm ready to head out. Hello? I want to go home. I want to see how many ores I mined. 140 ores. That would have been so much experience. I'm pretty sure I would have hit level 20 in that vault if I completed it instead. But I didn't. And now we can claim this bounty. We got a little bit of experience from that. Nice. And I got a nice flower pot with me home, which, yep, I don't know where that came from. But more importantly, I should, unless I did a mathematical mega error of doom, I should have all the Larimar I need to craft me the thing I needed in the quest, the dual crafting station thing. Let me put a little bit of this away. We got so many gems now. Wow, we are rich. And an echo gem. And then I needed a glass pane, if I don't misremember, as well as some driftwood planks. Dual crafting machine. This thing. Yep. Oh no, I didn't actually need these. I needed logs. And then we need some chromatic steel, which I think we're actually awarded from the other quest that we can't complete at the moment. But we should be able to, we should have enough carbon. Yeah, we have a lot of carbon here. We should have enough carbon to craft ourselves the chromatic steel we need. I'm just looking for more chromatic ingots. There they are. Ah, thank goodness. Okay, I need to turn this into big boy carbon, which I do like that. And then that goes there. Oh, do I not have enough carbon? Is that all the carbon I have? No, tell me it's not so. Oh, I'm such an idiot, man. No, wait, I only needed 2. Okay, I thought I had messed up massively there and had to go in again. Okay, we got a jewel crafting table. Boom, right there. This is where you craft your jewels using gemstones and silver scrap and gold. And you can craft all of the affinities nowadays in Vault Hunters. This didn't used to be a thing. So now I'm actually at the stage where I can make a paxel as well, which we might be able to do here. Let's claim this. So we get the gemstones. And now we can finally make the jewel applicator. Boom. Jewel applicator. Another quest completed, and I'm already running out of space. Why is this midair? Oh, it's because of the pebbles on the floor. Put that there. And I guess I'll put this here. I guess I'll move these things now so that I have a nice little tool station area here. So the jewel applicator is used to apply the jewels to a tool, which you can also do in an anvil, but it costs the anvil, so this is way better. And this also gives you a preview. So now I'm going to take my silver scrap and I'm going to put that in the crafting table together with the rest of these gemstones. I wonder if I have enough gold to make at least one jewel. I'm not the richest man ever. I'm actually quite poor. I haven't been completing vaults and I haven't been collecting these things. Might not even have. No, I do have at least 1 gold. Okay, let's see here. So I can do this to turn that into silver and then turn this silver into gold. And I am worth a total whopping 4 pieces of gold. That's probably all I need though, because what I'm going to do is in the jewel crafting table, I am going to look at crafting an axing jewel as well as a shoveling jewel. And then, where's that chromatic pickaxe we crafted for the quest? There. Okay, so now what we can do is put this in the jewel applicator and apply the axing and apply the shoveling, which turns it into a paxel with a remaining of 90 capacity. And so then we find jewels in gilded chests quite rarely, and then we can get jewels, like for example mining speed, which is great. So I'm going to throw that on there as well. And this is how you build tools in Vault Hunters. I might just as well put on the wooden affinity so I can break wood chests with it. This super jewel that we found and some extra durability, why not? Let's just go all in here. So I put all of these things on. And now this pickaxe or this paxel is able to break the wooden chests as well as it's soulbound. So if I die, I don't lose it. I don't have to buy it back. It has trap disarm, so whenever, when we get trapped by those dwellers or the poisons, this reduces the chance of that. And we get a little bit more items from wooden chests, as well as we can break every other thing in the vault as well. It's a good starting paxel. It's nothing special, but it's a good starting paxel. And then, since I keep taking Irish exits, I keep running out of experience, so I can't. Wait, did I get any? I got a few here. I want to try and put some stuff on it because you can enchant these. I can put the efficiency 5, unbreaking, and that's actually all. No, I want fortune as well, so I can break ores with it. And there we go. Now we have a paxel and a sickle, which is going to increase the vault running both enjoyablement as well as speed. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We have finished the tools segment. Actually, let me claim that. We got expertises to look into next time, as well as probably getting into gear crafting and gear modification and stuff like that. There's a lot in Vault Hunters. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you did, please do hit the like button down below. If you're brand new, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next episode.